All right. Well, before we start, let me put the answers back. And today, the water bears will survive until the sun dies is taken from Breaking News English. We just completed the synonym match. I failed to record it. So the first one, study, is going to be research. Likely, it's going to be probable. Survive is exist. Vacuum is emptiness. Event is probable. Hardy is tough.
No. Event is
Occurrence.
Occurrence.
Event is occurrence. Good. So this one, complex is elaborate.
Yes.
Indestructible.
Immortal
Is immortal. Case is an example. Out there is in space. So let's do, well, I'm not really sure where to go with the undo. There it is, the button. And this one was the event. And event. And so we said event is which one? Event is
occurrence.
Occurrence. Okay, there we have it. So there are our answers. Now we're going to read the article. And I'll have to clear those drawings to get to the article. Well, let me see if I can move the article down. All right, there we are. If you'll read for me.
Okay. Water bears will survive until the sun dies. 17th of July 2017. A new study has revealed that a teeny water-dwelling creature is likely to live until the end of the earth.
Okay, now this word is likely to live. Is likely to live.
To live.
Mm-hmm.
The near indestructible tardigrade, also known as water bear, looks like a short caterpillar with 8 legs. It's just 1/10 of a millimeter in size, but has the physiological makeup to be able to survive in any extreme conditions. The microscopic water bear can survive without food for 3 decades. It can also exist in bitterly freezing temperatures of minus 272 degrees Celsius and in furnace-like temperatures of 150 degrees Celsius. Water bears can also survive the crushing pressure of deep oceans, the vacuum of outer space, nuclear war, global warming, or any other extreme meteorological event that will doom humans.
Okay, very good. Are there any questions about anything that you've read in this paragraph?
No, I discovered that there's a small creature, very strange. Seems like eternal.
Yes, this creature is indestructible according to the article, which means that it is immortal. It cannot be killed. It will not die. Okay, very good. Let's take a look at paragraph 2. And just 1 second. Paragraph 2. You may begin. Scientists say
water bears are so hardy and resilient that the only thing that will wipe them out for good scientists say water bears are so hardy and resilient that the only thing that will wipe them out for good is if the sun boils all the Earth's ocean away. The study says it's likely to happen in several billion years from now. The new study states that complex life is extremely difficult to destroy and could exist on other planets. The researchers said tardigrades are as close to indestructible as it gets on Earth, but it's possible that there are other resilient species examples elsewhere in the universe. He added, there's a real case for looking for life on Mars and in other areas of the solar system. If tardigrades are Earth's most resilient species, who knows what else is out there?
Okay, very good. And this paragraph, do you have questions about this paragraph?
No, it seemed that I understood that if the sun is very hot and if all the ocean boiled and disappear from the ground,
Mm-hmm.
it's the only mean to kill this small creature.
Mm-hmm.
But surely, according to the scientists, this kind of creature lives in other planets of the solar system, perhaps on Mars. And the question is, if this kind of creature exists, why doesn't Martian exist?
Good question. All right, let's take a look at this section here. And I think you'll be able to give me a different or better summary of what you read. So you will say something similar to this as you tell me about it. Use these phrases to help you retell the story or about this article. A tiny creature named water bear was our topic. It has short caterpillar-like legs. The physiological makeup of this creature is so small that you would need a microscope to see it. It can exist in bitterly cold weather and extremely hot weather. It can also live in the vacuum of space. Water bears are so hardy that it is difficult to destroy them. The only thing that would actually destroy the water bear is if the sun boiled all the oceans. This water bear is as close to being indestructible as anything else on Earth. And there's a real case for looking for other creatures that might be similar to the water bear. Okay, so I'd like for you to try to retell the article using the same style that I did and these phrases to help you retell.
Okay, I try.
You don't have to use them in order. You can skip around if you want.
Okay. The scientist seems to have discovered a tiny water creature who live in the water and which is like a short caterpillar with 8 legs.
Legs.
Yes, with 8 legs.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a physiological makeup to be only seen in the microscope.
Microscope. Mm-hmm.
Microscope.
Good.
It can also exist in bitterly atmosphere, even in the vacuum space.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Water bears are so hard and strong that the only thing that could wipe out from the surface of the Earth will be if the sun boils all the oceans and the ocean disappear with these creatures.
Okay.
But these creatures are so indestructible that perhaps it couldn't arrive. And if this creature exists, there's a real case for looking for some other creatures which we don't know the existence today.
All right. Very good. Very nicely done. Now, what I'm going to ask you to do is take a look at the role play, and you will see ants, fleas, silkworm, and one other creature down there. And fireflies. I'd like you to tell me which one of these would you like to be if you were to come back to Earth after you die in human form. Would you want to be an ant? Would you want to be a flea?
Yes, but what is a flea?
Okay, a flea is those tiny things that are on dogs. When dogs and cats are scratching from being outside,
Okay.
they're pests. They're tiny pests.
Okay, I understood. I understand.
Okay, which one would you like to be?
And another question: fireflies. What's fireflies?
Okay, I think the fireflies are those bugs that fly around at night with the light on the end of their bottom. And when they fly, the lights will brightly shine at night.
Oh,
Usually an orange light.
okay. I didn't know this kind of insect.
Okay, let's see if I can find a firefly.
Okay.
And a firefly. Image of a firefly. Image of a firefly. Yes, this is an image of a firefly. So let's see.
Okay.
Can you see this firefly?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know this insect. I never.
So these are the fireflies.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So which one would you like to be?
Okay. If one day I reborn after after my die, I will be.
Okay, wait. If I'm reborn after I die, if I am reborn after I die,
If I'm reborn after I'm died,
not
perhaps,
died, after I die, after I die.
if I'm reborn after I die,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps, I don't know. It's not really a good idea to become an insect. Perhaps I'd be, oh, I prefer to be, if I reborn after I die, I will become a firefly because it's a small insect who is very bright in the night and surely could not have a lot of predators as the ants, the fleas, and the skillworms. I didn't want to be a skillworms because we work all the times, and after that we were used to create the silk.
That's correct.
And you are killed.
But someone could appreciate your beauty in the gowns or the shirts or the dresses that you would become.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. You've summarized, you've discussed your choice of being an ant, a flea, or a silkworm, or even a firefly. Maybe you would want to come back as a water bear. Is that something you would be interested in?
Oh, to be indestructible? Oh no. It's a so ugly animal.
But you wouldn't be able to see it. You can only see it under a microscope. You can see a flea, you can see a firefly, you can see an ant, and you can see a silkworm. So you would have the advantage of not being easily seen, And you would live forever. You would never die.
Yes. But don't you think after that they'd be annoyed to live for so long?
Yeah, I guess if you had the brains, if you had the brains. All right, let me stop the